Thank you very much, Mr President. I would ask Mr Harbour, who's a fellow MEP for the West Midlands in the UK, he talks a great deal about being in the European Union and the influence he gives us. Indeed, he's a chairman of one of the most influential committees here in the Parliament, the Single Market Committee. He's actually the only Conservative MEP that is a chairman of this committee. But he recently brought forward a written declaration to support small businesses, but he only just got over 200 signatures. Is that the level of his influence, or is he just a Europhile in Euro-sceptic clothing in a non-meaning ECR group that deceives the British public over and over again?
Well, Mrs Sinclair, you and I represent a region of the United Kingdom whose citizens depend on the single market for their jobs and for their future. I work with small enterprises all the time, and I can tell you at the moment that small enterprises in the Midlands, supplying the great companies in the car industry just down the road from where you and I live, are working overtime at the moment because of new opportunities that we have created by giving them a framework to go and attack 500 million people at that big area. And I do not apologise at all for the work I do here, and I wish other people would be more constructive and do real work for their local citizens here instead of merely coming here to complain.
Point of order, Mr President. First of all, the rule book states if a member of this House wishes to make a point of order, the President should give way, and it was a procedural point of order I wish to make. The procedural point of order I wish to make is these blue cards allow a member to ask another member a question. Now, if the member disregards that question, I think it is up to you, Mr President, to ask the member to answer that question. My question was simple. How did Mr Harbour's influence help his written declaration, which failed to get the requisite signatures?